Welcome back to our second Zodiac room space. We are in Pisces season, and this room really came together. Like the last time, we consulted a specific Pisces person for inspiration, and this is super cozy.
It really is cozy. And I think what's nice about a conversation space like this, 4 chairs that swivel, it really allows that Pisces to invite their friends over, their family over, and have a really nice conversation, relaxed space.
I love a good swivel chair.
Yes, yeah. This is great. And I love how this round table just brings you in. It draws you into it. On our Pisces, really her favorite space in her home is the conversation.
Yeah. You're going to see lots of rounded spaces. They like those soft curves, the chairs, the cocktail table, these great accent tables. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're going to see a lot of that in this space, and I think it's conducive to a Pisces.
And I like that there's no screens in this space. I mean, granted, you can have your phone, right? But there's no TV.
Right, yes.
So it's really a space to focus on
each other.
Yeah, conversation, community, each other, or just a space to like sit and be alone and
gather, read,
some introspection, right?
Yes.
Always. I think the rug that we've selected is very much in keeping with soft, cool colors, but you have pops of color. You've got this great kind of ocean that is drawn in, which Pisces are drawn to.
Right, let's talk about that part, right? So Pisces means fish. And so they are also a water sign. So there's a lot of elements in this space that take you to the beach and that represent water, from this rug looking like pebbles of sand, but also maybe the waves rolling up.
Yeah, like an ocean
to
floor.
Like these oars on the wall.
Yes. Even the piece of art is very in keeping with the style of the rug.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the other piece that I like about the piece of art is the metallics. The metallic, we've used the metal here on the accent tables. The metal, that beautiful gold, is really rich and is conducive to representing a Pisces.
And can I just say, it's okay to mix metals. So we have silver and we have gold. So just like jewelry, you can mix your metals wearing necklaces and rings, and you can do the same thing in your space.
Yeah.
And this is how it looks. This is how it comes together nicely, right?
Right. Same thing with like wood tones. So we see these tables here. So they're same shape. They're the circular, but they're totally different wood tones. So you wouldn't think that they would go together.
Right.
Because they don't match, but they work well together because we've got some tones in there, but the shape really makes them cohesive.
And it's that connection that works.
Exactly.
The driftwood.
I wanted to go back to this piece of art because when I see this piece of art for a Pisces, it reminds me of their birthstone. So one of the birthstones in Pisces month is aquamarine. So I'm like, oh, that's totally makes sense. All of this water is coming to the forefront, right? So one of the other questions that we asked our designer, she's a designer, our Pisces is a designer from Katie, is where is one of her favorite places to go on the weekends? What would she do on the weekends? And it was the beach. And this space truly brings the beach in from, this looks like driftwood, there's seashells on the shelf. And then another question that we ask is like, where's one place that you want to go? So doing some research in Pisces and learning about Pisces, I was reading that the word Pisces came from Greek mythology.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, really interesting.
And her place where she wants to go is Athens. I was like, what a connection that is between all these things Pisces, that she picks Athens to want to go to. And so the backstory of the word Pisces is that it came from Greek mythology, where two fish represent Aphrodite and Eris, and they were split. They were turned into fish by Zeus. So that was interesting to me.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Greece?
I haven't.
not.
I haven't either.
it's on
Have
my
you guys
list.
been to Greece?
I want you so bad for my holiday.
That would be amazing.
Airport code is ATH, and those are my initials.
Oh,
You
it's
need to
meant
go.
to be.
It's definitely meant to be.
Yeah. So I think that this is a great space that captures all of Pisces.
I can imagine this space being in Athens, overlooking.
For sure.
I mean, couldn't you just
Yes.
the Mediterranean, just
Yes.
getting that whole vibe and
Absolutely.
yeah, it would be amazing.
I can totally even you say that, I can smell like what
Oh.
the ocean would smell like there, right?
Absolutely.
Another correlation that I loved to come across about Pisces, so career paths, because they're empathetic to people and they're really in tune with feelings, their feelings, other people's feelings. So they're helpers. They like to help people. And so I read that they're typically found in a nursing career. And I thought it was so special that our specific Pisces is found in our design team, but she's helping people build rooms and build spaces in their homes. So perfect career path for her.
Do you guys have Pisces in your family or people that you're close with that
My
are
husband
Pisces?
is a Pisces.
Yeah, so my parents are both Pisces, and one of my nephews is a Pisces. And I want to say, in terms of the whole intuition piece and empathy and like feeling people, reading the room, like hearing the things that are not being said, like that's totally my mom and my nephew for sure.
Yes.
Like they're those types of people.
It's so interesting how those characteristics like are pulled into people naturally.
Right, just because of when you were born. Yeah, my husband, so like feelings, I've always heard that Pisces wear their feelings on their sleeve. And so they can be emotional, and which is not a bad thing either. So they're in tune with their feelings, but also they can be, I'm gonna use the word hurt easily, right? Like, so just awareness.
Yeah.
When working with Pisces.
They feel deeply.
Yes, they
on
feel
both ends of
deeply,
it, right?
exactly.
You know,
Yes.
when they pull you into their life,
Right.
you're there. Like,
Right,
you know, they
exactly.
deeply care about you, and they want to create spaces that
include you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why what I loved about this the etagères we have here is you have those photo frames because I
yes.
can see the Pisces are going to have their create these spaces of meaningful people in their lives. So I thought that was a fun
I'm
element.
just gonna get up, and I noticed a couple things. So like Buddha for calming, right?
Yes, right.
But like look at this amazing piece that's like fish scale,
Oh,
right?
totally.
Yeah.
Like fish fin and scale texture. to
That
me.
actually reminds me of the skin of salmon that you cut off.
Yes. Yes, for sure. But all of these, we have the seashells too in here, and then these like rope. This is amazing.
That's a really great texture.
Right. Even there's a message in the bottle.
Oh,
Those are fun details that just really bring this room together.
And you've got you've got boxes to help keep you organized, keep your things organized. And that's why I like the storage cabinet over here. Again, tucking those things, keeping the space calm
Right.
and clear, and someplace for everything with the cabinet to tuck it away.
Right.
It's a great space.
It really is.
I love my tea. It's tea time.
It is.
All right. Well, this has really been educational. I thought it might be fun. Let's talk about just kind of a recap.
Sure.
Maybe you're a Pisces and you don't quite know what to do with your space. I'd start with the basic, calm colors. Think in terms of bringing those ocean,
Right.
aquamarine type
Yep.
of beachy
Blue
kind of
colors,
things,
yep. Natural.
wood textures, something really supernatural, driftwood, natural wood. We've used that throughout this space. We've used the pops of color in here. Those soft rounded edges, I think, are really
sure.
conducive to,
Yep.
you know, pulling together the space for you. What other things would you guys suggest?
I would say really look inward like a Pisces does that we've learned, right? Just creating a space that creates peace and calmness for you, however that looks. So like you mentioned with the colors, but also if you want a space to retreat to after a long day.
Or include your people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, happy birthday, Pisces, and be sure to tune in next month for Aries, which will be me.
You.
Yay!
That's awesome.
So if you love this video, if you love design tips and tricks, how-tos, be sure to check out our YouTube channel because we have all that content for you. And if you have something that you really want to see from our experts, please let us know and we will get it done. As always, you can find everything in this room and more at afw.com, and we'll see you next month.